Hello and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. This is day 25 of 1000. So hey and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you stick around. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's really good to have you. For all my new viewers, this channel is all about investing money and being all in on Tesla no matter what. So join me on my journey to make $1 million in 1000 days. That's right, join me in my journey to make $1 million in 1000 days by investing long term in Tesla. So in today's video, I'll be going through the following. I'll share my day 25 portfolio with you. I'm going to be looking at my Tesla 1-year charts. I'll also be sharing my strategy to build my position on Tuesday. So let's get into it. So it's day 25, 16th of January 2022. I've got two portfolios, Portfolio A and Portfolio B. In Portfolio A, I've just got over 118 shares, and in Portfolio B, I've just got under 91 shares. So in total, I hold 209.35219 shares in Tesla, and I hold nothing else. So my entire portfolio consists of Tesla shares and nothing else. I've been building this position over 18 months, so I have accumulated just over 209 shares. My target is to build my position to 300 shares, so I'm 69% of the way there. I've got 31% to go, and I'm slowly deploying my cash whenever there's a dip in the market or whenever the Tesla share price dips. So what's been happening to the market? So the last closing price for Tesla, it was 1049.61. That's 1049.61. So if I multiply the total number of shares that I hold with the closing price, that gives me a grand total of $219,738.15. So that's a daily movement of $3,778.81. So I'm not looking at the daily fluctuations of Tesla. Some days it could be up 18,000, some days it could be down, I don't know, another 18,000. So I'm trying to make myself immune to these daily movements. My main concern, as I say in all my videos, is to build my position to 300 shares in Tesla and then hold the stock for 1000 days. And if my calculations are correct, I will be able to make $1 million in 1000 days. So let's get into the technical analysis now. So here is the 1-year Tesla chart. The date is the 16th of January 2022. So the Tesla price movement is denoted in candlesticks. I've got two lines there. I've got the blue line, which is the MA50, and I've got the red line, which is the MA200. As you can see, the price broke through the MA50, it penetrated below it, and it made a feeble attempt to recapture the MA50 line, but it failed. So what I think is going to happen now, and this is going to be supported by my charts as well in the next slide, is price will probably retrace down to 1000 again, and that's where I'm going to try and deploy more cash into Tesla shares. So here is the 1-year technical analysis on Tesla. So as you see, I've marked it up. I've got T1, T2 and T3 trend lines, which are going upwards. So the long-term trend is upwards. I've got T4 and T5, which is a short-term downward trend. So as you can see, Tesla price tried to break through the T4 trend line, but it was not successful because there was market weakness. After the Fed released the minutes, it came down. It tried again to recapture the MA50 line. It did, but then what happened? It broke down again. So it's trying again, but I think it's going to be a feeble attempt. It's been a feeble attempt. It hasn't recaptured the MA50 line. So most likely, the price will go down to S1, which is the 1000 level. This is a very, very strong support line. It's a psychological level as well. It's $1,000, which is a nice round number. So there's lots of buy orders there. So I think this is going to be a very strong support for Tesla. So as soon as the price hits 1000, that's when I'm a buyer. That's when I'm going to try and deploy more cash into Tesla shares. So let's go to the next slide now. So here is the MACD analysis on Tesla. So as you can see, there's been a bearish crossover, which means the black line has crossed under the red line. So what we're going to be waiting for now to see if that gap between the black line and the red line widens, and if the histogram also becomes larger in the negative territory. If it becomes larger, then there's more weakness in Tesla shares, and the price is going to go down even further, probably down to 950 and then 900 again. Again, these are great buying opportunities for long-term investors who want to hold the shares for a long period of time and want to reduce their cost basis. They know that Tesla is a fantastic company, it's a fantastic business, is scaling production really successfully, they're executing successfully as well. So this is a brilliant company and I want to be invested in this company, but I don't want to buy this share at 1,500. I don't want to buy it at 2,000. I prefer to buy it at 950 or 900. So volatility is my friend. If the price goes down, that's even better for me because I can reduce my cost basis. So here is the RSI analysis now. So as you can see, RSI is trending upwards. It's trying to recapture the 50 level. So we got to watch this space. It hasn't captured it yet, but I think there's still going to be weakness. It's tried previously to recapture 50 and it's failed. So what I think is going to happen is all the investors are now waiting for Tesla's earnings, and depending on how well they earn, if they produce some stellar earning, then price is going to start to shoot up. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build my position as much as I can, because if I can buy more shares at 1,000 or 950 or 900, that's going to be brilliant for me before the shares starts to shoot up again. So RSI is showing a bit of strength here, but I think overall, if we take everything into account, I think there's still weakness in the stock, and it will, in my opinion, based on the analysis, it will probably go down to 1,000. And if there's still weakness in the market, if there's still weakness in Tesla stock, it will probably go down to 950 and then 900. Again, these are great buying opportunities for long-term investors. So let's have a look at the candlestick analysis now. So as you can see, I've zoomed in. If you look at the chart for Tesla, the price movement, you can see that the price has penetrated below the MA50 and there was strong selling that day, denoted by the large candlestick. The very next day, there was a feeble attempt to recapture the MA50 line, but that was not successful, and the candlestick was clearly much smaller than the previous day's red candlestick. So it was a feeble attempt. The bulls tried to recapture the MA50, they failed to do so. So what I'm thinking now is it's going to go down to 1,000, and then possibly if it breaks the 1,000 level, the 1,000 level is very strong, but if it does happen to break it, then it's going to go down to the 950 and then 900 level. Again, these are great buying opportunities for me, and I've got some cash on the sidelines ready to deploy as soon as it hits these prices. So just to summarize, where is the price headed to? So price broke the MA50 level and closed below this level. Price retested the MA50, but it was a very weak test. The most likely scenario now is that the price will fall to 1,000, which is a great buying opportunity, and then it may fall to 950 and 900. Again, these are great buying opportunities, great opportunities to dollar cost average into the share and start your position. Don't put all your money in one go. Dollar cost average into the share, buy it bit by bit, get to know the company. That's what I did. Over 18 months, I started my first investment with Tesla with about £50, and then slowly I started to learn more about the company. As I grew more confident about the company, I started to deploy more and more cash into it, and I used these dips as opportunity to build my position and to lower my cost basis. So let's have a look at the support and resistance levels. So I've got my support and resistance levels all marked up on the left hand side. So my first support level is 1,000, then it's 950 and then 900. So again, these are great buying opportunities. So if we go to the next slide now, what I've done is I've put all my buying levels on the chart just so I can see it graphically. So I've got this chart on my wall, so every time price of Tesla is moving, I know my buying levels. So obviously I've said this before, my first buying level is at $1,000, then it's at 950, then it's at 900. If it goes to $793, that's when I'm going to be trying to scramble to put as much money into the stock as possible, because I know that is a price where Tesla is an absolute bargain. So if I can buy at that price, I will be very happy, because as I said, this is a fantastic business and I think it has a fantastic future. It's going to be one of the biggest companies in the world, and I think we're relatively early in that process. So this is a potential opportunity to for me to 5 to 10x my money. So what are the key points to remember? So Tesla has broken the MA50. All eyes are on Tesla earnings now. The tide has turned from negative to positive, and then it's turned back to negative again, and a catalyst is required, and this could be the Tesla earnings report. So as I said previously, if they report really good numbers, then if they beat what the analysts are expecting, then the Tesla price will start to move up very quickly, and my portfolio will start to look very good. But if it fails to meet analysts' expectations, then I've got the money deployed on the ready on the side, ready to be deployed as soon as it hits the lower levels, so I can reduce my cost basis. So what's the next thing to remember? Price closed below MA50 and it's likely to tumble down to 1000. Again, this is a great buying opportunity. And finally, the last thing to remember, what I like to remember, is the key support prices to buy. So I know these numbers off by heart. So as soon as it reaches these levels, I know it's a great place to buy Tesla. This is like, it's on sale basically, so that's where I try to buy as much as possible. So I know all these levels, so I'm not going to panic. If price goes to about 790, I'm not going to start panicking and selling my position. I'm going to try and add more to it. So that's the difference between speculators and long-term investors. Speculators are going to be dumping their shares, but long-term investors are going to be rubbing their hands together looking for bargains. So what is my plan now? So my plan is I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into Tesla shares and buy at regular intervals no matter what. So I'm buying at regular intervals. I've got the regular intervals set up. So every month at certain periods, I'm just buying. So, this is what I've been doing all this time. This is what I've been doing for 18 months to build my position. Then what I've done is I've got some cash on the side as well, which I have got ready to deploy as soon as the market dips or the Tesla share price dips. So I've set aside £200 to buy more Tesla shares when the market opens on Tuesday after Martin Luther King Day. So I've got that £200 ready. So as soon as the market opens on Tuesday, I'm going to be deploying that cash into Tesla shares. So hopefully I'm going to try and get in at $1,000. If not, anywhere near that will be good for me. So the next thing is I'm going to be patient and wait for more dips in the market and Tesla stock. So every time there's a dip in Tesla stock, every time there's a dip in the market, I will be deploying more cash into Tesla shares. So there will always be dips. So be patient. Don't buy when the market is all excited. Don't buy when there's so much ecstasy in the market. But just be patient at that time. And if you look at the chart, if you look at the long-term chart for Tesla, you will see there will always be opportunities to buy the dip. And that's when you should be buying. If you're a long-term investor, buy the dip, and then you will be able to reduce your cost basis. And, that's the way to build wealth over the long term. So finally, I'm not going to sell my position. I'm a long-term investor. I'm going to be holding this position for 1000 days minimum. I'm going to be bringing you daily updates on my portfolio. My plan is to build my position to 300 shares, and if my calculations are right, then I should be able to make $1 million in 1000 days. So join me in this journey. So I hope you enjoyed this video. For anyone interested, I live in the UK. I'm a long-term investor. I invest all my money through a tax-free account called ISA account. So basically any money that I invest into my ISA account, any capital gains that I make, I don't have to pay any capital gains tax on that. So the government gives you an allowance of £20,000 every year. So you can invest up to £20,000 of your own money into any shares you want. And then any capital gains you make on that, you get to keep. So if Tesla was to 10x from here, then I would be able to keep all my capital gains and not pay a single penny to the UK government. So the app that I use is called Free Trade. It's a very simple app and it has a cheap monthly cost of only £3 per month. You can buy and sell shares commission free, and there's immediate deposits from your bank account, so you don't have to wait a couple of hours to transfer money from your bank account to your Free Trade account. It's absolutely instant, which is really good. So as soon as the market dips, you can just transfer some money from your current account to your Free Trade account and then take advantage of the dip. There's a huge variety of stocks and shares to choose from, both in the UK and the US. Also, the German market has been added as well. So you can buy great companies like Puma, Adidas, ThyssenKrupp and things like that. So, you know, there's a huge variety of stocks and shares to choose from. And what I've done is I've left my referral link below in the description. So if you sign up, you will get a free share worth up to £200, and I will also get a free share too. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's really fun making these videos. I hope you enjoyed them, and you know, join me. I appreciate any likes, and I'll read all your comments. I appreciate your subscription. I will hope to bring you value, and I wish you all the best on your investment journey. And until the next update, have a great day, and I wish you all the best.